A Wizard Tower.
Return of Yugioh review.
Nice wolf armor, by the way. Hey! Lion Hero. He is going to be a special guest in this Terraria series.
Another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck review. Now, before I get into the review, I want to say that it was recommended to me by one of my subscribers that I use the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Network. And I think, based on that recommendation, that yeah, I will try it after I finish reviewing all the Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks I currently have, because it's a lot more work to start creating Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks from scratch, especially on something like the Dueling Network, where yeah, you have all the cards available in the game, but then that also means it's a lot harder to find what you're looking for. But we'll see how that goes. But for now, let's go into my Destiny Hero deck. So, firstly, we have the side deck. There is 2 Destiny and Dragoons, which are a fusion of Destiny Hero Plasma and Destiny Hero Dogma. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion material monsters. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to its attack on the field. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this effect. During the standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can banish one Destiny Hero card from your graveyard to special summon it. So yeah, you can see why this guy's so good. Oh, also, 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense, level 10. The rest of the side deck is some Elemental Hero fusions. We have Terra Firma with 2,500 attack, 2,000 defense, fusion of Ocean and Woodsman. Once again, must be special summoned with those 2 creatures. You can tribute one face-up Elemental Hero monster you control. This card gains attack equal to the tributed monster's attack until end of turn. I never really use Terra Firma here. I just have him in because Ocean and Woodsman are in, so he's pretty much just there for aesthetics. Then I have a Gaia, which has 2,200 attack, 2,600 defense, fusion between one Elemental Hero monster and one Earth monster. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned, blah blah blah. When this card is fusion summoned, target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Until end of turn, its attack is halved, and this card gains that amount of attack points. Then we have Absolute Zero, the same thing except a water monster instead of an earth monster. He gains 500 attack for each face-up water monster on the field, including himself. So he has 2,500 attack and 2,000 defense, but when he's on the field, he'll automatically have 3,000 attack. When this card is removed from the field, destroy all monsters your opponents control. Then the last fusion is Great Tornado. When this card is fusion summoned, have the attack and defense of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. 2,800 attack, 2,200 defense. And now we'll move on to the spell cards. We have 2 polymerizations, which if you know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh, they combine 2 creatures or more to make a fusion monster. We have a Future Fusion. It's a continuous magic card that allows you to send the fusion material monsters from the deck to the graveyard in order to create a listed fusion monster, which you get on your second standby phase after this card's activation. This card is linked to that card, so if Future Fusion's destroyed, then so is the fusion monster. If the fusion monster is destroyed, so is Future Fusion. And then we have Clock Tower Prison, field spell. Put a clock counter on this card during each of your opponent's standby phases. When it has 4 or more clock counters, you take no battle damage, which is pretty awesome. When this has 4 or more clock counters and it's destroyed, you can special summon from your hand, deck, or graveyard Destiny Hero Dreadmaster. No, sorry, it's just your hand or deck. That makes me sad. Okay, so Dark City, another field spell. It's like Skyscraper except for with Destiny Heroes. So when your Destiny Heroes have less attack than the attacking target monster, they gain 1,000 attack points. So this only applies on your turn. So if I were to say attack somebody with 1,500 attack points with Fearmonger, since he has 1,000 attack and he's a Destiny hero, his attack points will become 2,000. Lightning Vortex. Discard 1 card from your hand, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. Monster Reincarnation. Discard 1 card, add 1 monster card from your graveyard to your hand. This is essential because both Dogma and Plasma cannot be special summoned, except for in the way that they are summoned. So if you want to bring them back from the graveyard, you need Monster Reincarnation. Fusion Recovery allows you to add 1 polymerization, 1 fusion material monster you use to create a fusion monster from your graveyard to your hand. Monster Reborn. D-Spirits, which if there are no face-up Destiny Hero monsters on your side of the field, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Destiny Hero monster. This allows you to get more monsters on the field so that you can more easily summon Dogma or Plasma. Cyclone Blade. Equip only to a Destiny Hero monster. If the equipped monster attacks, destroy a spell or trap card on the field at the end of the damage step. Pot of Greed and Sword of Dark Rites. Equip only to a dark monster, it gains 400 attack. When the equipped monster is tributed and this card is sent to the graveyard, it is instead returned to your hand. Now we have trap cards. We have 2 D-counters, which when a Destiny Hero monster you control is targeted for an attack, destroy the attacking monster. A Sekirotsu Armor, a Dust Tornado, a Negate attack, Elemental Recharge. Increase your life points by 1,000 for each elemental hero monster on the field, face up. Cloning. You activate only when your opponent normal summons or flip summons a monster. Special summon 1 clone token with the same original attack, level, and type. Attribute and defense. As the summon monster. When that monster is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, destroy this token. Threatening Roar. Destiny Signal. You can only activate this card when a monster on your side of the field is destroyed as a result of battle and sent to the graveyard. Special summon 1 level 4 or lower Destiny Hero type monster from your hand or deck. Compulsory Evacuation Device. Return 1 monster on the field to the owner's hand. D-Shield. You can only activate this card when your attack position monster on your side of the field that includes Destiny Hero and its card name is selected as an attack target. Change the attack target monster to defense position and equip it with this card. This equipped monster cannot be destroyed as a result of battle. Mirror Force. Shattered Axe. Continuous trap card. Select 1 face-up monster on the field. It loses 500 attack points during each of your standby phases. When the monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Destiny Mirage. Activate only when a Destiny Hero monster on your side of the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by your opponent's card effect. Special summon it to your side of the field. All Destiny Hero monsters that were destroyed and sent to the graveyard this turn. D-Chain. This card becomes an equipped card to a Destiny Hero monster you control. This monster gains 500 attack, and when it destroys an opponent's monster, the opponent takes 500 damage. Hero Ring. Target 1 warrior type monster with 1500 or less attack. Equip this card to the target monster your opponent controls. To to that target. Monsters your opponent controls with 1900 or more attack points cannot attack this target. Now on to the creatures. We have 3 Destiny Hero Fearmongers. If this card is destroyed by balance sent to the graveyard, special summon 1 Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard except Fearmonger during your next standby phase. 2 Destiny Hero Dashers. Oh, sorry. Fearmonger is 1000 attack and defense. Dasher 2100 attack, 1000 defense. Once per turn, tribute 1 monster. This card gains 1000 attack until the end of turn. This card's attack, if this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. While this card is in the graveyard, one time only, when you draw a monster card during your draw phase, you can show it to your opponent and special summon it. So I have 2 Dashers, 2 Destiny Hero Defenders. If this card is in the face-up defense position during your opponent's standby phase, your opponent draws 1 card. It has 100 attack, 2700 defense, which is probably the best defense for a level 4 monster I've ever seen. Then we have 2 Destiny Hero Plasmas. This card cannot be normal summon or set. It can only be special summoned by tributing 3 monsters. Once per turn, you can select your opponent's monster and equip it to this card. You can only equip 1 monster at a time. This card gains equal to half of its attack of the attack points of the equipped monster. While this card is face up on the field, negate all the effects of face up effect monsters your opponent controls. Destiny Hero Blade Master, 300 attack, 600 defense. Oh, Destiny Hero Plasma is 1900 attack, 600 defense. During your opponent's battle phase, by discarding this card, all face-up Destiny Hero monsters you control gain 800 attack until end of turn. 1 Dogma. Now I think you're only allowed 1 Dogma, which is why I only have 1 in this deck. And the monster reincarnation you would preferably want to use with him, especially because he's much stronger than Plasma on the field. Once again, can only be summoned, aka special summoned, by tributing 3 monsters, but one of them has to have Destiny Hero in their name. If this card is special summoned, have your opponent's life points during your opponent's next standby phase, which is pretty awesome. 3400 attack, 2400 defense. 1 Elemental Hero Stratos, because only 1 is allowed. If this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can activate one of these effects. You can destroy 1 spell or trap card on the field for each hero monster you control, or you can add 1 hero monster from your deck or hand. 1800 attack, 300 defense. 1 Destiny Hero Captain Tenacious. Once per turn, if a Destiny Hero monster you control except this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon that 1 monster during your next standby phase. 800 attack and defense. Goraz, the Emissary of Darkness. 2700 attack, 2500 defense. When you take damage from a card your opponent controls, while you have no cards, While you control no cards, you can special summon this card from your hand, then activate one of the appropriate effects. If you take battle damage, then you can summon 1 Emissary token, Fairy type, Light, level 7, with the attack and defense equal to the amount of damage you took, or if it was effect damage, then your opponent also takes the same amount of damage you did. Doom Lord, 600 attack, 800 defense. Once per turn, if this card is in face-up attack position on your side of the field, you can remove from play 1 of your opponent's monsters. That player who used this card cannot declare an attack this turn. The removed monster will be returned to the opponent's side of the field in the same battle position during the second standby phase after activation. Destiny Hero Dread Servant. when this card is normal summoned, place 1 clock counter on Clock Tower Prison. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can destroy 1 spell or trap card you control. 1 Elemental Hero Woodsman. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can add 1 polymerization card from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Oh, Dread Servant has 400 attack, 700 defense. Woodsman has 1000 attack, 2000 defense. Then we have Destiny Hero Double Dude. When this card cannot be special summoned. This card can attack twice during the same battle phase. If this card is destroyed, you can special summon 2 Double Dude tokens. Now it says destroyed, which means that it could also be destroyed from your hand. So if you discard it with the effect of Lightning Vortex or Monster Reincarnation, then you're still going to get the 2 tokens, and that would be a preferred method because it instantly gives you 2 sacrifices. Blah blah blah. I keep talking. Blah blah blah. Also, if you just tribute him, then you'll get 2 tokens. Then we have Elemental Hero Ocean. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can select 1 Elemental Hero, Destiny Hero, or Evil Hero monster on your side of the field or in your graveyard and return it to your hand. 1500 attack, 1200 defense. Double Dude has 1000 attack and defense. And the tokens that you summon with him are both level 4 with 1000 attack and defense. Now, a great combination to pull off with Elemental Hero Ocean is to continuously keep resummoning Stratos. So since you can also add them back from your hand, if you have Stratos on the field, you can put him back in your hand, play him again, and either just keep destroying your opponent's spell and trap cards, or keep adding more hero monsters to your hand to make fusions. And last, we have Destiny Hero Dread Master. If this card is special summoned by Clock Tower Prison, destroy all monsters you control except for Destiny Hero monsters. Then you can special summon up to 2 Destiny Hero monsters from your graveyard. During the turn this card is special summoned, destroy 1 Destiny Hero monster you control. Wait, hold on. When this card special summoned, Destiny Hero monsters you control, cannot be destroyed, and you take no battle damage when they battle. The attack and defense of this card are equal to the combined original attack of all Destiny Hero monsters you control. Okay, so that is all for this deck. So, I know it might look not like much right now, but believe me, this deck is by far one of my best decks. It has kicked a lot of good duelists' butts. So, yeah guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. After this video, we just have one more deck, and then it's to the Dueling Network. So yeah guys, thanks again for watching. If you have any requests or suggestions, put them in the comment section. Goodbye.